was too long. That was too long.
I'd open up
Get the stuff. Get the stuff.
I'd open my own door, Bryson.
I apologize.
Open the trunk.
What's the problem, Xavier?
Come on.
I refuse to open my door.
Give me the belt. Come on. Give me my belt.
Sometimes I can be too
Thank
nice.
you.
Right,
I'll take that.
I gotta stop that.
Take care of that. You understand me? It's valuable.
Yeah, you got this. Come on, sir. Come on. You don't got all day.
He got it. He got it.
Hey, guys, just gotta talk real quick.
Oh
just gotta talk.
Hey, doing my job. You guys.
It's cold out here. Hurry up.
It's very cold.
You guys
See my nipples? Hurry up.
You guys did some jumping last month. You guys went after Mustafa and Ace, and now,
yeah, Bob is involved. But do we care? Do we care?
No, we don't.
the whole point I was gonna say is now Bob is involved.
Yeah.
This is a big man. This is a guy that people have not been able to take down, and now you guys are gonna have to face all three of them tonight.
And we're not going to run tonight like we haven't run any other time. We show up and we get the job done. It's what we do.
Exactly. So what's the
what
problem
we're here to do.
All we're trying to do for everybody here is just bring some legitimacy and class to pro wrestling, and you guys seem to have a problem with that.
Well, the first problem was
Calling us cowards, running, jumping.
I get distracted by
And you ambush us outside of this car. What is wrong with
We
you?
got
You
places
couldn't
to
wait
be.
for us to get in there. We got a match, sir. We got champion things to do. Bryson, let's move.
Come on.
Yes, sir.
There you guys go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Warpath. I'm the natural hat trick, Matt Sanchez, joined as always by my brother from the very same mother, David 23 Sanchez, and we got a fantastic night lined up for you. Before we get started on that, Dave, I mean, what do you make? You see the appeal coming in, doing championship things, as Lumide said there. What do you make of all that?
I mean, yeah, I completely agree. I love Eddie. Eddie Mayhem is an amazing correspondent, but you let him get into the building, ambushing him in the parking lot. They literally we watched them get out of the car, and then all of a sudden Eddie's there. And I know he's just very eager to do his job, as he said. But that's one of those interviews that this all could have been covered in an email kind of idea, I think. And I'm excited to see what they're doing tonight. I mean, yeah, we've got three pretty great competitors that they're going up against. So we're excited.
Yes, indeed. Tonight here on Warpath, you are going to witness the appeal come together once more to take on another foe, and this time the daunting task that lies before them is, of course, Bobby Callahan and two mountains of men known as Alex Ace the Anomaly, as well as the ECW OG, Mustafa Saed, who said he wants to clean up pro wrestling here in Northern California. That is going to be a fantastic matchup. But first and foremost, Dave, we want to say hi to everybody here live in the chat here at twitch.tv/Supreme Pro Wrestling, where you can join us every single Thursday night at 8:30 Pacific time as we record a live episode of Warpath. If you can't join us at twitch.tv/Supreme Pro Wrestling, you can always check us out on YouTube as well by searching Supreme Pro Wrestling on YouTube. And also check us out on pbmtv.org, where we are having episodes drop every single weekend. Fantastic platform for independent music artists and now independent wrestling. It's a great time over there at pbmtv.org. What's up, chat? I see we got Patrick Fitzpatrick in the building. Loxy's here. Ministry Chick. We appreciate you guys coming in and hanging out with us. Sarah Snow's here. And look at that, Blaze and B as well as MWE The Extreme. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We have a great time with you guys in chat every single Thursday. Dave, we've got a massive match lined up tonight.
Quite literally.
What do you make of this? I know you've got the appeal shirt on, so I know who your heart lies with in this situation. I can't seem to. I don't necessarily agree with you, and you see the way they treat the SPW workers that are in the back there. But frankly, what do you think?
They pay him handsomely. That guy was okay. Come on. First off, it's exposure and experience as well. Sorry to cut you off, but come on, Put some respect on their name. Illumide is the SPW champion, and you're talking about him as if he is just some jerk off the street, which he's not. He's not. They roll up in nice cars. Yeah, they have people helping them with their very expensive luggage and their extremely shiny gold belts. Can you blame them? No. You have nice things. You got to treat your nice things nice. If not, then you can't have nice things. But this match, you're right. You're right. They have some big competitors. They got the 7-foot anomaly, Alex Ace. They got the ECW OG, Mustafa Ali. And they got the metal mechanic, who may not be big in size and stature, but he is very big in heart. I cannot take that away from their opponents tonight.
Well, I will say this. We haven't had Mustafa Ali show up quite yet. Mustafa Saed doesn't quite fly the same.
Sorry, I was thinking of Jack Cartwheel and in his match, because we were talking about Mustafa Ali last week. My apologies. Yes, Mustafa Saed. Whoops. But either way, it's gonna be a hell of a match. I mean, those three, they've never tagged together. We've seen Ace and Mustafa work together momentarily towards the end of a match, and they dance partners. They did pretty good. I'll give it to them on that. Like, Alex Ace got down with that little bob that he was going on with Mustafa there. And speaking of Bob's, Bob's in chat right now as well, and we're excited to see what he does. I mean, this team individually is fantastic, but they've never worked together as a team before. Whereas the Appeal works together as a team, match in, match out, day in, day out. So they have that disadvantage there, but they do have the size advantage. So it's going to be a toss-up.
Well, the next question that
most people would say that.
The next question that I have for you, Dave, is though, do you think that the Appeal may be overlooking this match? We already know that with next month's We Want the Smoke, Guapo Lupe will be challenging Illumide for his SPW championship. Is it possible that the Appeal may be kind of looking past and preparing for Guapo? We know what a competitor Guapo is. I just feel like if they take their eye off the prize, even for a second tonight, any one of the three gentlemen in the ring with them can take advantage of that and put them down for a count of three.
Potentially, but that can be exact. That could be said in the exact inverse of what you just said, right? I mean, the Appeal is such a finely tuned unit, in my opinion, that if Bob were to look away for half a second, that could be it. Even if Alex Ace looks away for half a second, even as big as the anomaly is, that could be it. Same with Mustafa. Even with years and years, decades of experience, it could be over just like that. So I understand where you're coming from, but you have to remember that these three have been training together, working out together, wrestling together for years now. And the Appeal has that camaraderie, whereas this other team, again, fantastic individual competitors, but they don't have the work that they've been doing day in and day out, whereas the Appeal absolutely does.
Well, say less, Dave. It's time to get to the ring. It's time to get into the action right now. Let's head on down and see what's going on.
All right.
All right. How has your New Year's been?
Gutsy Gillespie, welcome everybody to the show here tonight.
Same. I plan to eat about the same amount and move maybe a little bit less, actually. Do a little bit
Same.
less moving around. Well, we don't.
What is?
Oh, I love this music for two reasons. It's a great song, but also I think I know what it means.
Oh man!
Yes, sir.
Here comes Mr. Mike Miller, SPW president, to a chorus of boos, as per usual.
That is the Foo Fighters, not the Boos. It's the Foo Fighters. Sorry, Foo Fighters, not the Foo Fighters.
Mr. Miller, a well-known fan of the Foo Fighters, and now he's got a mic.
A lot of people have asked about my new entrance music, and if you don't know, with Ray Cross challenging EC3. Unfortunately, a lot of you I know this, but EC3 suffered a concussion and is not able to be here tonight. We have already confirmed that match for next month. So February 18th here at Soccer World, it will be Drake Frost versus EC3 for the NWA Heavyweight Championship. So that's awesome news, right?
We did hear that. Unfortunately, EC3 injured at the hands of Matt Cardona.
EC3 has a concussion, but also he was a little hesitant to come tonight because why would he want to be in front of you turds?
All right.
No. I can't because I love you guys. You guys are amazing.
He was just joking. This guy's funny.
You can say all the bad things you want about me, get it out of your system, because the reality is I have been with SPW for a very long time, and I am not going anywhere, and this is something that is very important to me.
Oh, goodness.
Listen to that crowd.
And there they are, ladies and gentlemen, the Appeal making their entrance into the building. Looks like they weren't held up too long by Eddie Mayhem. Nathan Brick, Jason Xavier, and the SPW champion, Illumine, making their way to the ring to what can only be best described as a mixed chorus of sound.
Finally, you described that accurately, man. I appreciate that. There's always going to be haters. If you're not doing it right, if you're not making people hate you.
Jason Xavier with his cam as always. Make his way around, interacting with the front row crew. The front row crew, very well known to not be fans of the Appeal. And now Nathan Brick waiting for his companions to make their way into the ring. Illumine. You know, I will give credit where credit is due. These are well-dressed men. Oh, Brick with a mic.
Mike, with all due respect, the whole thing with EC3, this is what happens when you try to book another champion to come from our promotion.
Got a point.
That's right. Nobody's worried about EC3 not being here because the only title that matters showed up tonight. The WPW Championship.
We.
That's the only title that matters because that's the only title around the waist of the Appeal. Now, is the Appeal being showcased? Not exactly. They had to go out and they had to find whoever they could to try to take us on. But luckily they went out and they found someone just as ugly as the rest of them. Bobby Callahan. That's right. Tonight it will be the Appeal versus the Appalling.
Brick.
Yes. Oh, that's funny. Sorry, I know Bob's in chat, but that's funny.
Bobby Callahan comes out and he doesn't know what he's getting himself into. He thinks because he has a couple big guys with him that they're going to protect him.
Oh, that will
Speaking of
certainly
big guys.
quiet Nathan Brick. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the 7-foot anomaly. Alex Ace is making his way to the ring.
My goodness, what a large human being this guy is.
When you hear the shriek, it's time for the freak. It's Bobby Callahan time.
That's not Jekyll's. What are you talking about, the freak? He's, oh God, that head thing is very, very badass. I will give him that. Wow. Look at the size difference of those two.
The ECW OG, Mustafa Saed, joining his teammates.
Making big promises is Mr. Saed here.
And this ragtag group thinks they're up to the challenge of taking on the appeal tonight. Bobby Callahan stepping in this situation. We saw Bobby Callahan get involved in Jack Tracy's match last week when he stopped Jekyll's from completely dismantling his tag team partner in the Body Shop.
Yeah, that was definitely courageous of Bobby. I don't know if it was the smartest move, but here he is now, so we'll see what happens.
And since the announcement last month that SPW tag titles are officially to be defended by duos or trios, we are seeing more of these trios matches here in SPW. Action's breaking out right now.
Here we go.
Calling for the bell, and here we go. Alex Ace tossing the champ over the top rope. And now Bobby Callahan, he's got Brick through the middle rope, and now all three men taking on Jason Xavier, but Jason Xavier goes for a lift himself. And
How is this match already started? This is a tag match. This is a trios tag match, and there was 6 people in the ring. The bell should not have rung yet. I'm sorry.
Well, regardless of if it should have or should not have, it has been rung, and we are underway here in this trios match. The appeal trying to catch a breath right now, and I can't say I blame him, Dave.
No, because again, this match shouldn't even be started yet. You have to separate the 2 teams in the corners, have one person start, check them for any foreign objects, and then ring the bell.
All right, well, they are climbing their way back to ringside here. We are getting set to get underway here. Bobby Callahan, Nathan Brick getting us started right now.
Now you can ring the bell. Now the match has started.
Officially underway once again as Bobby Callahan, Nathan Brick look to tangle right here, and here we go. Side headlock here by Bobby Callahan. And look at this, Bobby Callahan in complete control right now. Nathan Brick trying to fight out
strong is the notable count.
Goings here, but look at this. Oh, for the cover. Ooh, nice pin attempt there by Nathan Brick. A little ingenuity there.
There you go. Not surprising to see that from the astonishing one.
And now a little shortcut there. pulling the hair there, the metal mechanic. It's always possible for that to happen when you have hair quite as luscious as Bobby Callahan.
It's a gift and a curse. It really is.
And now, big shoulder block by Bobby Callahan drops the astonishing Nathan Brick, and now Bobby Callahan just daring Brick to get back in the ring. Brick going back to his corner for a little pep talk, looking for a little gas from the boys. And look at this nice little side control there into the rear waist lock here, but Bobby Callahan breaking those hands and now trying to get his own set here. Got a wrist lock here, locked in. Bobby Callahan controlling that shoulder, that wrist, that elbow. This is an excruciating position to be in right now. Bobby Callahan, though, has it reversed here as Nathan Brick looking to turn the tables. And now Nathan Brick, with that quick little breaker across the arm there.
That'll pull a tendon if you ever had one. Both
Bobby
wrestlers
Callahan
are showing off their technical prowess right now, Maddie. This is very impressive.
Strong. Here we go with the cover. Quick roll up there by Bobby Callahan getting the 2 count. And Nathan Brick, well, he looks astonished.
I would be too.
Now Brick, Callahan sizing each other up in the middle of the ring once again. Look at this. Brick going for the eyes there. Looked like he was biting or raking them. I couldn't quite tell, but now Nathan Brick with the side headlock in control of Bobby Callahan. Bobby Callahan in a bad position right now. But look at Nathan Brick as he goes control, but Bobby Callahan powers out of that there. And now he's almost got a double underhook guillotine right here. This is an interesting predicament he's putting the Brick in.
Brick looks to be fading a bit here. But if I know anything about Nathan Brick, he has the wherewithal to break out of this somehow, and here it is.
And look at this, wrist control once again. Nathan Brick retaking control right now. I gotta be honest, I'm very impressed with Bobby Callahan and his technical prowess right here. Another roll-up. Kick out at 2 by Brick. Bobby Callahan, not normally known for his technical wrestling. He's more of a brawler than anything else, but a tag has been made. And here comes Jason Xavier, and Bobby Callahan looking to get one of the big men into the match right here. And the tag has been made. And here comes Mustafa Ali. Mustafa Saed, you got me all messed up now, Dave.
My bad. Sorry.
Mustafa Saed, a big, powerful man, sending Jason Xavier off the ropes. And oh my goodness, he almost decapitated him in the middle of the ring. And now wasting no time, stomping away on Xavier. And Xavier looking to get out of this trouble right now, but a big scoop and a bigger slam by the big man. He's coming off the ropes. And look at this. Driving that elbow straight into the heart of Jason Xavier.
That does not feel good, Maddie.
Kick out at 2 there by Jason Xavier, and now the tag being made back to Bobby Callahan, and Bobby Callahan re-entering this match. And putting a shot to the midsection there, and here comes the biggest of them all. Alex Ace is in the ring, and Jason,
that'll chop down a tree.
Just sent the wind and the life out of Jason Xavier. And
you can see Nathan Brick even reeling from the pain. That just caved in his sternum, Maddie.
Just whipping him like he owes him money. My goodness. I wouldn't blame Jason if he stayed down. I'd stay down at this point.
He would never do that. He's too good of a competitor.
And a boot to the face, and Jason Xavier maybe seeing stars.
I assume a size 15 or higher.
Here comes Bobby Callahan locking in this ankle lock. Showing off some of the submission maneuvers here in Bobby Callahan's repertoire. He's digging into his bag of tricks and showing us some
Yeah, we don't see this.
Look at that, a thumb to the eye, and now Jason Xavier making the tag to the champ, and here comes Illuminate. Big boot to the face. And the business is about to pick up, Dave. Look at this. Oh, a big boot to the face of Callahan, and Callahan's down. And Illuminate inviting in Alex Ace, and Ace taking the bait. And look at this, Illuminate pulling Bobby Callahan over to the corner. And of course, the appeal just pummeling away on Bobby Callahan, taking advantage of this.
Genius tag team strategy right there. Of course, Mustafa and Alex are trying to help their buddy, but by doing so, getting him even hotter water.
The road to hell is laid with best intentions, and that is what happened right there. And now Illuminate, oh, big suplex to Bobby Callahan. You see the way he bounced off the ring? Here we go, 1.
Whoa!
Kick out at 1. My goodness, Bobby Callahan showing some strength, some grit,
Bobby's
some
got that
bravery
fight
there. And Illuminate standing kick to the face right there. And here we go, one more time. Oh my goodness, Illuminate. The height that he gets with those. Now with another cover, here we go. 1, 2, kick out at 2 by Bobby Callahan, and the champ is looking miffed. And now Illuminate throwing Callahan into the corner and driving that shoulder deep into the midsection here. And now a tag's been made, and here comes Nathan Brick. But Bobby Callahan trying to fight out of this, but oh no, sidewalk slam there by Illuminate. The Dark Fox sets him up, and here goes Brick from the middle rope.
Loved it.
With the leg drop off the middle rope, and here we go. Roll into the cover, here it is.
Bobby.
1, 2, kick out at 2 by Callahan. Now Nathan Brick staying on top of him. He's got a front face lock here, but driving knees into the side of Bobby Callahan, and that's going to drive the wind out of Bobby Callahan. That is excruciatingly painful.
Yes, and this is a great strategy by the appeal. They have effectively cut the ring in half, and Bobby Callahan is on an island of isolation right now with his teammates, as big as they are, nowhere in sight.
Bobby Callahan trying to fight out of the predicament, putting him back into the corner, and Jason Xavier making the blind tag, and here comes Xavier. Off the ropes goes Callahan, but Callahan flips through, sets that flip, here go 1, 2, kick out at 2 right there, Dave. I thought he might have had him, and then no standing drop kick by Jason. And now Jason Xavier driving that knee straight into the chest. Here we go, 1, 2, kick out at 2 once again, and the appeal doing everything they can to keep Bobby Callahan isolated into the mat, but Callahan not allowing it to happen.
Look at that.
Look at that.
The fearlessness of Jason Xavier.
And Jason Xavier baiting in the big man once again, and look at this. And this referee not knowing what to make of all that, and now Bobby Callahan stuck in the corner once again. Rising knee strikes to the back there by Jason Xavier, tagging in the champion right here. But a big back elbow as Bobby Callahan tries to fight out of his predicament. Right hand, another right hand for Xavier. And now, Bobby Callahan ate that lariat in the corner, and Illuminate once again driving that shoulder deep into the midsection.
You can never discount the heart of Bobby Callahan, Matty.
But you can discount the lungs. He's had that wind driven out of him multiple times, Dave, and you gotta wonder if the end is gonna be near here. Looks like Illuminate snapmare out of the corner, and look at the way Bobby just fell flat. And big standing leg drop. Look at the height. 1, 2, kick out at 2.
He could have cleared the top rope with that vertical. My God, Illuminate, so impressive.
Illuminate looking to put away Bobby Callahan. And shot to the midsection there, and now putting him back into the corner, looking to send him another shot to the midsection to go coast to coast here, corner to corner, but reversal there by Bob. And now, but once again, getting the feet up quickly. Illuminate staying on top of the game here. Look at this. And now, spine buster by Callahan. He's gonna have to make a tag. He is desperate. And look at this, Mustafa Saed, Alex Ace, begging to be tagged into this moment. Bobby Callahan not sure where he is. He is stunned, and he cannot quite figure out where his teammates are. He's rolling towards the wrong side of the ring, Dave.
He's definitely seeing stars and birdies right now, Maddie, but can he make it over? Alex Ace is itching to get his big self back into this ring.
He's rolling. Here he goes. The tag is made, and here comes Alex Ace. Tag on the other side. Xavier goes down. So does Brick. A shot to Illuminate, and now Mustafa Saed making his way into the ring as well. Mustafa Saed in one corner, and now Alex Ace in the other corner going with him. And now, driving that shoulder block right into Illuminate, and look at this. Alex Ace with the choke on Jason Xavier. Send it over Brick. And double choke slam. This might be it. Alex Ace bust out the chef hat, baby. He's cooking.
That is why they call him the Anomaly, ladies and gentlemen. He just double hand choke slammed two of the top SPW superstars into oblivion, and it wouldn't be a crazy match without multicam.
Not at all. And Illuminate going for the big boot. Here's a roll up here. 1, 2. Kick out at 2. And look at this. The action spilled to the outside. Bobby Callahan with a code breaker.
Illuminate seeing stars right now, Maddie.
And he's got him up.
He's got him up for the drop D.
Illuminate floats out of it. A low blow by Illuminate, but the referee didn't see it. Alex Ace fighting, and now Illuminate send him up. Illuminator in the middle of the ring.
Illuminator!
And now
across the entire ring, Maddie.
Calling back the referee. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The appeal. Pick up the win.
This is exactly the kind of teamwork issues I was worried about for Bobby and his team. Mustafa and Alex were only worried about getting their licks in on the appeal, which caused that distraction for the ref, which gave Illuminate the opportunity to give him that low blow and then hit him with the Illuminator, Maddie. What a match.
And there is something to be said about the cohesiveness of the appeal. You saw it on multiple occasions during the match. Bobby Callahan, Alex Ace, Mustafa Saed just not quite on the same page. And the appeal took advantage there at the end to pick up the win.
You know, it's sad because Bobby Callahan stepped up to help out Mustafa and Alex Ace. And no disrespect to him, but they abandoned him. Where are they right now?
And look at this,
They're
Bobby
still on the
Callahan still laying in the middle of the ring. You saw it on that Illuminator. It looked like he landed in an extremely precarious position. And Bobby Callahan may be hurt.
Pretty high up on the neck, man. He did not look great, and on top of that, Illuminate is ridiculously strong and throws his competitors as high as he possibly can.
Illuminate drinking in his win. The appeal heading to the back with another win, but Bobby Callahan has got to be at the top of mind right here. He has not moved very much.
Multiple officials having to help Mr. Callahan up off the mat there.
Bobby Callahan
going up the devil
throwing
horns.
up the horns, trying to show that he's okay, but he looks like he is wounded right now, Dave.
Yeah.
And after last week's battle where he jumped in to try and save Jack, you gotta wonder what could possibly be going through the mind of Bobby Callahan. He's got a target on his back from multiple folks, and I mean, let's get right into it, Dave. We've got to start talking about our next event, which is, of course, going to be We Want the Smoke, and We Want the Smoke will be taking place on Sunday, February 18th. That is just a week and a half out, ladies and gentlemen, so make sure you hit !TICKS in chat and get your tickets right now, because you're not going to miss this. EC3 will be in the building, and not only will EC3 be in the building for a match, EC3 will be in the building for a seminar. If you are a pro wrestler of any ilk, you should make sure to get your way down to Elk Grove at 2 p.m. on Sunday, February 18th, as EC3 will be hosting that seminar. It'll be $40 per person. Come rub elbows with one of the best to ever lace up the boots. I'm sure it'll be worth the time, the investment to learn a little bit of what EC3 has to teach you. But not only that, ladies and gentlemen, we will also be having a collectible stampede meet and greet with EC3. That's right. For as little as $30, you can get a photo, a selfie, or an autograph with them, or for a combination, for $50 for both an autograph and a photo, you can have your photo taken with the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. And it is sure to be an amazing night of action because we have already mentioned that the NWA World's Heavyweight Championship will be defended by EC3 as he takes on the Honor Society's Drake Frost. Drake Frost looking to etch his name into the history books of NWA by becoming the next champion. Dave, what are you excited for in this match?
I mean, first off, it's an honor to host EC3, to have the champion of the oldest wrestling association in the United States ever. It's fantastic. It's incredible. And like we've said in weeks past, this is going to be the biggest match of Drake Frost's life. And he's had some big matches. If he can pull this one away, you are absolutely correct. His name will be etched in the history books. He will be the NWA World's Heavyweight Champion. And I don't think anyone who's wrestled at SPW could ever say that, or even have the opportunity to become the World's Heavyweight Champion. It's absolutely incredible, Maddie. And this match, if anyone from SPW could do it, I'd say it's either Illumide, Scoot, or Drake. And Drake got it, and I'm happy for him.
Now, speaking of Scoot, we haven't heard from him in quite a while, but I'm hoping to track him down here in the very near future. But we've also got lined up what we mentioned earlier, the SPW Championship match. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the resident cutie, Guapo Lupe, finally gets his shot at his ability to become the SPW champion as he takes on Illumide at We Want the Smoke. I am very much looking forward to this match. Guapo Lupe, one of the best in the business. These two gentlemen, these are two names that you will hear on your television one day. Illumide and Guapo Lupe, Dave, and this is going to be an exciting matchup.
Absolutely it is. And, I have nothing but love and respect for the resident cutie. And I completely agree. These two are with Jack Cartwheel, are probably the most likely to make it in this industry. And, not discounting the rest of the SPW roster, because everyone in the SPW locker room is absolutely fantastic at what they do. But these three are special. These two in particular in this match, Guapo, he is just one of those crazy high flyers that is not afraid to do any spot. Whereas Illumide, we've seen his power, we've seen his athleticism and his agility. This is going to be a match for the ages, Maddie. Absolutely.
Not wrong there. And then, of course, just announced, Bobby Callahan is going to have to rest up as Jekyll's has his sights clearly set on the Metal Mechanic, as it's going to be Jekyll's versus Bobby Callahan. And you got to wonder if Bobby Callahan's going to be 100%, Dave.
I don't even have to wonder. He's not going to be 100%. Are you kidding me? After the match that he just had and that big Illuminator that he just took, on top of that, dealing with Jekyll's the week prior, Bobby Callahan's got a lot on his plate, and I know he's got a lot of heart, and he's not the kind of person that will quit or stop unless a doctor refuses to let him go out there. But anyone that goes up against Jekyll's, I am worried for. It's not because I'm discounting their abilities. It's just because I'm accounting for Jekyll's abilities and his unhinged rage.
Not wrong there. So once again, We Want the Smoke Sunday, February 18th, about a week and a half away. Get your tickets now by hitting !TICKS in chat. If you're not in chat, scroll down below. There will be a link to the tickets on our YouTube page, as well as our link tree on any of our social media platforms. Please join us. It's going to be a great time at We Want the Smoke. Dave, what an amazing match that was. I mean, we talked about the cohesiveness of the appeal, but I gotta be honest, I was extremely impressed with their ability to just pick up where they left off from their tag team reign, right? Like, they just were back in the ring together, cut the ring off, kept Bobby Callahan in their corner for the majority of that match. It was textbook tag team wrestling.
It was exactly that, and I'm not like this is exactly what the Appeal has done and always does. Just because they have a singles champion now in their ranks doesn't discount the fact that they were the longest reigning SPW champions or SPW tag champions, I should say. And that's the reason why they're able to act so cohesively. If any group wants to challenge the Appeal, you need to remember and put that respect on their name, that they are one of the best and most decorated tag teams, be that trios or doubles, in SPW history. On top of that, now they have the reigning SPW champ in the Dark Fox Illumide. So I went into this match thinking, yep, some big guys are going to be in the ring, but Illumide and Jason and Nathan, those guys, they are it. And that's all I can say.
Not wrong there. And speaking of tag teams that are cohesive, next week, Dave, we have got the High Council Open Challenge for the SPW Tag Team Championships. This is going to be insane. We don't know who's going to walk through that curtain.
No.
It could be any. It could be the Rock and Rodeo Express. It could be the Rock and Roll Express. It could be the Usos.
I highly doubt that it's the Rock and Roll Express. Okay, that would be fantastic.
Anybody. It could be anybody.
It could be the Appeal, even. The Appeal can come back and take their belts back. It's possible.
It is going to be exactly the Extreme. It could be the South Pacific Savages for all we know. We don't know who's going to walk through that curtain. And I got to admit, that's got to be a bit of an advantage for whoever's coming through that curtain. The High Council has no idea who to prepare for. But I feel like they're going to be up to the challenge, Dave. They've raised the bar on multiple occasions. They make sure that they are a highly tuned machine to make sure that they are getting in all the attacks that they can get. They watch each other's back. They're just a well-oiled machine, David. It's going to be great.
They are, and and when it comes to being a well-oiled machine, that's absolutely what THC is. And you got to give them their props. You got to give them their dabs. I mean, they are just one of those teams that they find a way to win every single time. The South Pacific Savages came through and they still beat this. They pinned Juicy Finale. That man is absolutely massive, but it took 3 of them, but they did it. And so it, by any means necessary, and that's that championship mentality that THC has, and especially with their shiny new belts that they got at the Hostile Holidays, they're going to be working even harder to defend those things, man.
Well, we will find out who is going to challenge them for their championships next week on Thursday here on Warpath, 8:30 p.m. Pacific time. Make sure you join us then, but as for now, for everybody behind the curtain to everybody in front of the curtain, a very heartfelt and sincere thank you. We don't get to do this without you guys. We appreciate you so incredibly much, and a very special thank you to our camera crew this month, myself, Chris Carpenter, Sean Cooney, as well as the man with the mic, Eddie Mayhem, as well as Rob Zampano. Thank you, boys, very much for all of your hard work. And David, when are we going to see him?
We will see you next Thursday.